Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Tactics. Today we are headed over to see if we can get any leads on Marquis Elmdor. But before we do that, this is our setup. We got Ramza as a squire, Eric is a knight, Fink is a squire, Zemachis, our chemist, of course. Eve has turned into an archer. And we'll probably have Delita and Elgus with us, but let's head over to Dorter Trade City. Alright, so we have to do some setting. We only get 4 people, so unfortunately that means Fink and P-Line aren't coming with us. But we're doing some Ramza, definitely bringing in Eric. We're going to always bring Zemachis because he's going to be our heal boy. And then Eve, because she is going to be our range. We need some range in this battle, so we're bringing her as an archer in hopes that she can do us some good. Slums in Dorter. This, we'll talk about it in a little bit, I suppose, but this is it's a hard battle for me. It was a hard battle for me when I was a young lad. But we got some story first. I said, I don't know. What don't you know? What don't you know? Though this is some post-commentary as well, just so you know. Don't lie to me. I know what you did. Where is Gustav? Where? I don't know. He might know. I think he might know. Where's the Marquis? Where are you hiding him? Speak. Ooh, don't trip, buddy. Don't trip with this guy. He's a danger. This is your last chance. Where is he? Desert. I see. In rat cellar. Wait. Just in time to save that scoundrel. Damn, the Hokuten. Looks like our trip here was well worth it. Oh, was it? I've seen him somewhere. Give Delita about 20 more seconds, you'll remember who. Do you know him, Delita? I saw him at the end of the 50-year war in Igros. So he was here at the end of the war. I guess we must fight. What is that, Ramza? It's terrifying. Okay, and conditions for winning, we got to defeat all these baddies. But this is the first time in this game we are seeing enemies that have range, and sometimes range with multiple squares. Now I remember. His name is Wiegraf. Leader of the volunteer army, a corps of death knights. What? You mean he's the... Yes, the leader of the Death Corp. Crazy. So yeah, we have the bad guys here. Once I gain control, I believe I'll look around a little bit, but they have some archers and they have some wizards. And they are all about level 4. So, you know, that's all fun. So there's 2 archers, or I think there's 2 archers. No, there's 3 archers, 2 wizards, 1 knight. So the archers and the wizards don't have a butt ton of HP. We can get rid of them really easily, but we have to get to them, and they can shoot us while we're getting to them. And then we also have that knight right there. Who, by the way, we saved from like Wiegraf probably stabbing, so he should help us. We're going to use Accumulate, because I got that. One of the things is Accumulate's a good move when you don't have any targets, because you'll get physical attack up, and then also, 4 physical attack up, and then also it gives you some good JP, and you get some experience points. So it's just a way to not essentially waste a turn and just stand there. So we'll move up here. We're going to get a little... I'm not going to... Let me see. That guy's over there. We have that man, so... That. So I mean, the knight's almost the least of our worries here. But we do not want to divide and conquer. This game is not about dividing and conquer. This game is, I mean, it's a tactical RPG. It's about being tactical about what you want to do. So we're going to try to focus on these guys down here in this little corner and see what we can get done with that. If the archers and the mage on the top corner up there kind of get in our way, we will deal with them as we need. So Lloyd is that guy on the top who's doing something. But I'm going to also just try to put Eve. She's going to post up right here. And hopefully she's going to have enough range in, I guess, a turn. Because she can't hit anybody right now. She'll have enough range here soon to shoot some people. And then Zemkis is just going to be chillaxing and wait. I'll probably try to turn him into some sort of mage or something later. So that he can be slightly helpful offensively as opposed to just healing us. But we have 2 guest characters, and you assume that hopefully they do the right thing. We'll see, but you know, we'll cross that river when we get there because we're in this battle right now. So the one thing about this game, this is my child story, Final Fantasy. The very first time I ever played this game, it's probably 14, 13 years old. I played this. I played it. We rented it from a rental video store because those were around when I was a child. And then we got it. I got it for the weekend. I got to this battle, and I had I probably fought it 5, 6, 7 times, and I couldn't beat it. I could not beat this battle to save my life. I couldn't do it. So in the weekend that we rented this game, I got to here, and then that's as far as I got. But for some reason, it didn't turn me off to this game. It just made me think about it more. I was just like, that damn bastard Final Fantasy Tactics. How do I get it? How do I beat that Dorter? Probably didn't say that damn bastard because I was 12. But it bugged me. So I waited patiently, and eventually, I believe for that Christmas, I got the game for Christmas. And that was pretty awesome. I actually, weirdly, funny enough, I think my parents, they bought me Final Fantasy VII instead of Final Fantasy Tactics. Because bless their hearts, they tried, obviously. You know, we're gonna get him a Final Fantasy, that's what he wanted. But it's not the one I wanted. So I had to be like, oh, this is awesome. Thank you. But this is not the right one. So I eventually just got Tactics as well. Because obviously Final Fantasy VII is a great game. But in my opinion, it ain't no Final Fantasy Tactics. Because this is one of the best games of all time. Alright, we're going to huck a stone here and try to kill this guy. Eric with his strong knight arm. Crushing that guy. Because since this is post-commentary, I know what happens. I know spoiler, we're going to win. But we have some troubles at some point. Because this is not an easy battle. Unless you grind. You could spend, before you go to this battle, you could spend tons of time in Mandalia Plains or Swiggy Woods. And you could have so much job stuff, You could have mastered squires and chemists and knights and whatnot if you just wanted to spend all that time, and you'd be at super high level, and this would be easy. But it's not necessarily what we're going for here. So we're coming straight from our Swiggy Woods. Because I don't even think last time I went back to Igros to pick up some knight stuff for Eric, and I came back here, and I'm not 100% sure that I even got into a fight. I might have got into one random battle. But we just did that off camera, so deal with it. Deleter goes there. So I don't think we can even... So what I was checking to see whether or not Deleter could heal himself. Algus has item that I had him, so Algus could give himself a potion, but Deleter cannot. And unfortunately that's 0%, because I don't think... Maybe maybe Zemkis just can't throw through Elgis for some reason. That might be it. So we'll just heal Eve. Make sure she's fine. Because the worst case that happens is you don't heal your person, and then they gang up on them, and then something that you could have managed before kind of becomes unmanageable. But we're gonna have Eve here charge. She's gonna do some just regular attack. I don't know what the hell is she doing. What am I doing here? Oh, I was curious whether or not he had arrow block. So we're gonna charge that guy. Destruction of nature, gather in flame, fire, herald the mage. There's one thing about this mage that's crushing me in this battle is that guy, I don't know what it is, but we are weak to fire. That is full show. And we're just weak to magic right now, I guess, but he was crushing us. Algus is doing the right thing. He's healing Delita when we couldn't. It is a bummer that I don't know if you guys can hear. There's the cat is whining outside the door because I closed the door a little bit. He'll be fine if he keeps going nuts. You can let me know if he's in this recording. All right, we healed a little bit, but what we need to do is I need to kind of decide who I want to go after now. Do I want to try to get to this knight, or do I want to try to get these guys on the ground? All right. Let's just kind of get this guy. One of these archers, I'm pretty sure, is an archer without a bow. I think it's that guy. I think that guy's an archer without a bow. Or maybe it's the guy up by Eve. One of these guys doesn't have a bow, which is the funniest thing for an archer. He's got a bow for sure, so it's not him. But he's only got 9 HP left, so hopefully we can take him out soon. This guy right there. That's our archer without a bow. What? Why? They didn't have any. They ran out of bows at the bow store. Is that what's going on? So this is kind of an issue right here. I think he placed his magic right in between them. So the fact is that Zemkis has no chance. Yeah, that was okay. So before Elgis was in our way. So that's why. Maybe it was because he was defending. Because I feel like you should be able to throw through your own characters. But Zemkis couldn't get to. I would have loved to heal Ramza. Because now Ramza's dead. But Zemkis wasn't going to get to him. So I bit the bullet and I just decided to heal Delita. In hopes that Delita and Elgis can actually take care of this guy. Because the archer on the top, and that mage, that remaining mage, those are the two people that are crushing us here. But before we even attempt to save Ramza's life, we are going to get rid of that guy because he had no HP left. Elgis is going to do a good job, hopefully. Thank you. Got him. Alright, things are looking a little hairy. We gotta get this. That's the big thing. We gotta get this guy down now, I think. Because he can't heal. So that mage has got 1 HP left. Or 8 HP. 1. And he is literally just out of our firing range. So, not today, I guess. 15. Or, yeah. Who can we heal? Who can we heal? We can heal Eve. It's one of those... was trying to see if I could throw a rock literally across the buildings to just hit that mage. Because anything to hurt him, I would have been happy with. But instead, we're just going to heal ourselves because Zemkiss is selfish. He's a bad, selfish boy. So Walter the Knight over here is still looking pretty. But he's all the way down there, and he's going to take a while to get to us. And then we got Punch the Knight. I don't know what his real name is. I didn't look. But Harold is crushing us over here. I think this guy... Dyson. Dyson is the guy with the archer without a bow. Dummy. I don't think we're going to be able to get to Harold before he hits Eric, which unfortunately means I think Eric's going to die too. Which is just annoying, really. We're going to be fine. We got enough people that can heal. But, you know, I don't want to die. I don't have to die. Alright, Delita, what do you got for me? Delita's just going to get stronger. Dyson. And Harold's fire is probably going to kill. There he goes. Awesome. And now the cat came inside so we can eat his food while I'm recording. Thank you, buddy. Well, Pete just likes people. It's Pete the cat, everybody. Alright, so now we really gotta heal Ramza because he is on the brink. I'm trying to find him. I can get down here and I can throw. I can throw this Phoenix down at him. Yeah, that's the guy. Dead, 100%. Alright. You can also use, didn't do it when we would see woods, I don't think, but you can use Phoenix Downs to kill undead bad guys in this game too. So just remember that when you're fighting. Little sneak pro tip here from your boy. Oh, I think I got lucky there because I feel like does he play rewind? I can't rewind, and I didn't check. I'm wondering if he's out of MP. I think that might be my saving grace. Is I think he might be out of MP. Because there's no reason in my mind why he didn't use another spell and try and kill Ramza and hurt Zemkiss. There's no reason why he shouldn't have done that. Well, there is one reason. He's out of MP. And he can't heal himself, I guess. Throw stone, 12. Alright, that's that archer without an arch. 1 HP left. And instead, okay, he couldn't hit both Zemkiss and Ramza in one hit at least. But I'm going to move over here. Because instead of trying to kill him, I wanted to get an ability, but that person didn't have anything. But Ramza got healed 65, so I will take it. And I cannot hit him with a stone, so let's accumulate. And we leveled up, so it's always worth it. It's always worth it to do something, I think. And then we got Walter. Walter's healing people, man. Come on, Walter. I'm just gonna have to hurt him more. Oh, here we go. He's got 1 out of 19 MP, so he's just out. So he's just trying to physical attack us, which that's not gonna do you any good there, bud. Let's get Zemkiss over here so we can revive Eric. And we're in a really good spot. We've got a mage that can't use magic. We have an archer without a bow. We do have a knight that's strong and can deal some pretty good damage, but we also have an archer that just missed. So, let's see. I think we risk it. Worth it. At that point, I was still just worried that he could use magic, because I don't think I was paying as much of attention as I should have been. when I was recording this battle. But we got him, so this battle is all but won. It's just cleanup at this point. We'll see what... Maybe Delita will get some good kicks out. And Delita killed Walter, so... That was actually kind of surprising. I didn't know he could produce that much power. Elgus is like a professional baseball player. He's been hitting him out of the park. And I really should have tried to go get that crystal, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's about time to. We're gonna try this baseball. So we can do this baseball throw again. And Eric is strong enough to do it, unlike Zemkis. But he missed. But hey, I'm just happy that he's been going and having a catch with his friends, so he's a good thrower. And we'll heal you a little bit, buddy. Because besides that, Zemkis hasn't really got much to do. He's just gonna be, whenever he's up now, he's just gonna be chilling because we got about 1 or 2 turns left here. I'm glad that was not a crystal, just because I'm glad that he didn't go back down. It's one of those things that'll happen when you're about to win, and then they'll get a crystal that'll pop up right next to the bad guy. Alright, he's almost gone. He'll get a crystal right next to the bad guy. Crystal will pop, then it'll be the bad guy's turn, and then they'll just go heal themselves completely. And in general, it's never like oh, you've turned the tide. You've won the battle now. It's just, you've wasted more of my time. I thought Ramza was going to say something, but it was just a freeze frame on him. But congratulations, this battle is complete. We did it. How much money did we make? I like that it starts off in a big high number. 2,200. 500. Iron sword. Linen robe. Ether. Alright. I'll take it. And now, we got Walter over here, because apparently we didn't kill him. You must be the Death Corp. Where's the Marquis? Where is he being held? Tell us. Your boss, Wiegraf. He was just here. Where did he go? You bastard. Elgus is not very cordial. He's got some allegiance though. He's trying to find the Marquis. He lost him. I'm pretty sure he probably should have been guarding him. The Hokuten will begin to slaughter you. That's right. Each of you are going straight to hell. Being a thief sure pays, huh? But you're lucky. You tell us where Wiegraf is going, and I'll let you live, okay? I don't know a damn thing. So I guess I don't know whether or not this is Walter or the fencer. And maybe just because I think Walter's name is probably randomly generated. They probably just called him Fencer. We're not thieves. What did you say? Nobles never change. You think we aren't human. We risk our lives in the war for this country. But you dumped us afterward. How are we different? Birth? Status? What the hell is rank? You kidnap people for ransom, so don't act so great. They both got good points, you know. Kidnapping the Marquis was not Mr. Wiegraf's plan. Exclamation question mark. We'd never kidnap a VIP. For money. Then who? Who kidnapped Elmdor? Come on, man. You better just tell us. Talk. If it wasn't you, then who else would do it? Gustav. Gustav? Who the hell is he? That's my question exactly. Who is Gustav? Oh, look at that. Delita. Gustav Margarif, captain of the Death Corp. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. So it was you all. Algus is very thick. No, we're fighting to beat you. We're proud that we fight for equality. We're different from Gustav. Just kick him again. Proud bastards. Enough, Algus. So where is this Gustav? Sand rat cellar. Algus doesn't like rats? Maybe? Algus may not know what they are since he's not from here. Sand rats only inhabit the Zeklaw's desert north of Dorter. Exclamation question mark. Was there a village between Dorter and the Zeklaw's desert? Not anymore, but there is a place where desert people used to gather. Gustav and the Marquis may be there. Maybe. What's that mean? Cellar means a rat's nest. Exclamation question mark. What? Alright, so we got a lead on where Gustav is. He must be in the Sand Rat Cellar. So, with that, next time on Final Fantasy Tactics, we'll head there and we'll see what's up. Until then, keep your sword sharp. Have a good day.